Nguyen.
Dissipate off the top for Conor, plays a clifftop retreat, and I believe just passes back. Richard draws.
So plenty of angels now in Nguyen's hand.
Yeah.
He has a negate. He needs to keep making drops. He's boarded in his centaur healers. That to me seems strange.
It does seem strange against this deck, but
so we'll go to 18. So he's essentially just playing a trained Armadon here if he's going for centaur healer, taking 2 damage to play a game 3.
I imagine that's where he's headed. Yeah,
I think so.
Centaur healer.
If I'm Conor, I'm probably fine with that. As long as I have some way of dealing with it. If I thought that guy was going to deal me more than 6 damage, I guess I'd counter it. Otherwise, I'd let it resolve.
He's going to dissipate it.
Richard Wynn's probably pretty happy to see that.
And Island Go from Conor.
Conor is just Lance. He's building up to Drogskal Reaver. He also appears to be low on cards. I think Conor took a couple mulligans here.
Yeah, that's possible. We didn't get word on that.
4 cards in his hand, and he's only cast 1 spell.
Yeah, seems that way. Richard passes back.
They're both on 6s.
Okay. And end of turn cycle Sphinx's Revelation.
Well, that's something you really hate to do with the card.
You certainly don't see that very often either. Sphinx's Revelation for 1.
That's fine. Richard Wynn's debating negating that. I can't think that he actually wants to negate that.
He must think Conor's in desperation mode at this point, and is actually going to use a negate on the Revelation.
I guess Richard was figure. Richard also is out of lands. He has 2 Feeling of Dreads, which seem awful right here. So
yeah,
I'm not sure. I'm surprised at some of the sideboarding going on here. I don't really know why there'd still be Feeling of Dreads and Centaur healers in the deck. That to me that's counterintuitive to me. But I think Richard just seems like he's on a different game plan.
And Conor, like a boss, cycles Azorius Charm, finds Plains, and plays it.
And we do have no more lands for Nguyen. He does have some 7 drops he can build up to. He's going to go for a Huntmaster with a Fells here, though, and that does resolve. So the danger of countering Centaur Healer is that your opponent gets to have Huntmaster. Both players there's a Restoration Angel for Conor Moran, and that's not really going to work because of this Feeling of Dread, so that'll be good. If he's going to try to use it to blow out to kill the Huntmaster.
Yeah, he has a Supreme Verdict, and that looks like what he's going for here.
Yeah, it's probably just safest to go for that. Your opponent is stuck on land, so you really want to put the burden on your opponent. Just to show me you have something that's worth. Show me you have cards that are worth doing something.
Definitely seems to be considering the verdict. He's also got an unsummon that's
I mean, he may want to just try to angel away the Huntmaster. He's in the main phase unsummon the Wolf.
Just to keep the Huntmaster from flipping.
Yeah.
And as you mentioned, he's going to try to angel away the Huntmaster.
Ambush the Huntmaster.
May get hit with Feeling of Dread, most likely.
And we've just seen another negate now out of Richard Nguyen. And if you're Written, you'd have to be fine swinging into this. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, worst that can happen is an Angel, which you have an answer for in Feeling of Dread. So, Angel resolves, and
yeah, it's not going to get through. You're going to get tapped. It's fine. He's deciding what mana to use, it appears. That to me, that seems not relevant. I think the biggest thing is you want to make sure that this game doesn't end in a draw.
Conor checks Feeling of Dread. Conor mentioned to me on the way in that he hadn't played since the last Baltimore Open, so he obviously knows what decks are good, though. So, and seems to be doing well enough to be in a feature match.
All right.
So, Angel gets tapped on the attack, and Richard connects with his Huntmaster. Passes back to Conor, who now attempts to swing in with his Angel. Okay, so declare attacks.
So we get Richard's in he's going to have Feeling of. If Conor doesn't play, Conor says go, so now he's going to flip Huntmaster.
Okay, so never mind. Yeah, it looked like I thought the Feeling of Dread was getting.
No, he doesn't want to do that instead. He wants that because then the
yeah, exactly. So I saw him tap the lands. It looked confusing.
The chapter is that Drogskal Reaver is the last card in Conor Moran's hand.
I believe you're right. I think he may have 2 cards. Looks like 2.
2. Okay, his Drogskull Weaver and
Supreme Verdict, that's right.
Swing of Ravager of the Fells. That drops Conor to 12. I don't know if I commit Deathrite Shaman to the board here. He's going to.
Yeah, this is gonna result in Richard going to 14 and Conor casting Supreme Verdict next turn, very likely.
Yeah, I would think so. If not Drogskull Weaver.
Sure.
Well, you probably want a Verdict first.
Yeah, draws a Rewind. He's gonna go ahead and
swing and sweep.
Yeah, declare attack. You want to use up one of your Feeling of Dreads.
Yeah, the Feeling of Dreads, I still really don't like them here.
It does seem a little strange, but...
Alright, and he's going to sweep it.
There it is, Supreme Verdict.
Can't negate it. So
yeah.
the creatures are in the
I mean, he can negate it, but it won't successfully counter it.
Can try. You're welcome to cast the spell. It's not illegal to cast. It just doesn't do anything.
Alright, so Richard goes to 14. Conor sweeps the board.
And that Conor with is pretty huge. The rewind means that Richard is going to have a really hard time resolving anything. He's trying to build up to one of these angels or something, but the first one's not going to work. And when he goes for the angel, he's likely going to get hit by Drogskull Reaver. Card art is Zealous Conscripts. That's pretty good here, actually. If he can just draw another land, it's pretty real.
So Augur of Bolas from Conor off the top finds Thought Scour.
Remember, flying double strike lifelink. Whenever you gain life, draw a card.
Yeah,
it's a
Mr. Dr. Fingers.
Pretty sweet thing to steal.
Yeah.
So the cool part is that if Conor Moran were to go for Drogskull Weaver, Richard can end step Feeling of Dread, untap, steal it, and hit for 9. 9's not 12, but it's close.
Yeah.
That's unnecessary, I think.
So Richard goes with end step, tap your Augur.
I think he's hoping to draw a land. He's gonna. Now I really think that he better not. He shouldn't set that to human. Oh, apparently this is turn 0. So
we thought we didn't realize the clock was off. And these guys aren't playing like they only had a few minutes left.
No, and actually this is so that's set to human. All right, he's gonna take Augur.
Conor's gonna Thought Scour in response.
See if he can find an unsummoned.
Double Augur and finds a clone.
Swings for 8. Conor is gonna be down to 8. But I think they just needed to play a little quicker if they wanted to finish the match. It's sad. I'm disappointed because I really want to see how
this is really interesting. Yeah, this is a good game. So Augur turns against its master and knocks Conor to 8 alongside that Zealous Conscript. But Conor gets it back.
Yeah, this is turn 1. The thing with Richard is I'm not sure how Richard expects to win right here. From here, he doesn't have enough damage to just win. He's going to be 1 turn short.
Thought Scour from Conor and hits.
Conor's probably hoping to find a pipe.
So he finds a land, dumps a land and a clone with the Thought Scour.
If you're Conor and you need to win in 3 turns, the only way you're doing it is with Enchanter's Pipe.
Well, looks like
you can also...
He could clone the conscripts and attack for 7 here, right? Steal it.
I think that's
clone,
correct.
steal, attack.
I think that's correct. Give yourself a chance to win. That would put Richard to 7.
Yeah, and now he has the lands to cast the Drogskull Reaver next turn.
Right, this is turn 1, so that'll be fine. If he can do that, that'll actually work.
Yeah, it'll give him the attack on turn 5.
I think you need to make sure you're spending your mana. And right, you know that Richard's Wind's business spells are on 7, so you don't really have to wait. You don't have to hold up the rewind. But this is turn 3.
Is this turn three now?
Turn 3 or 1.
Okay, so now it's apparently turn 3. We didn't realize that. So somehow we're just getting information a little bit behind.
Yeah.
So now it's completely different. This is just going to be a draw.
Instead. Yeah, this is going to be a draw.
So he clones Augur, finds Sphinx's Revelation. Both of these players playing like it's not in turns, it seems. I don't know what either one of them could do if it's at this point turn 4.
Alright, so yep, and this is gonna be a chump block. Conor, knowing he can't win, is now just gonna draw.
He's just gonna
game.
not lose, yeah.
Yeah.
So he blocks with the clone, which is Augur Bolus. It's a chump block, and now we. Yeah,
he can draw.
He draws a Zorius Charm. Does that do 14?
No.
And this is a draw, and it may be a discussion here about.
Yeah, debating who they thought might win.
Yeah, so we'll let you guys know if one of them conceded or if they decided on a draw.